1969, it's Mill River Boys Soccer. They're getting set to take on Otter Valley. They have their last get-together, last team meeting, and two local schools, Otter Valley being in dark blue uniforms. Mill River Boys, with their perfect record, will be in the home whites. Unfortunately, I do not have an Otter Valley roster. Nope. I'll see what I can do at halftime, but right now I don't have a roster. I do know the goalie, Steve Kalin, because I knew him from when he was at MSJ. He's a transfer to Otter Valley now this year, and I recognize a few people like the Getcha Boy, Lertola, but I don't know enough to piece together the entire Otter Valley lineup, but I'll work on getting the roster. But Mill River coming here off the win down in Springfield. We're Springfield and Mill River. We're both 7-0, 7 wins, no losses. Mill River really dominated the game, and there was no more talk about undefeated teams and the two best in the South and all that stuff. It was clearly a 5-0 win, clearly a victory, clearly the better team won, Mill River. And they're looking to steamroll along. All you hope right now, if you're the coach, Coach Ratty, is that they don't have a little letdown from the big game in Springfield. This should be a good rivalry right here. You should get him pumped up. Catrati's off sides as he came in, got behind the defense, and that'll be the whistle. We'll have Kalin taking the kick, or at least setting the ball up. We'll see if he actually takes the kick. So Steve Kalin, first year at Otter Valley, will step into the ball and again gets it to sail up over the top. He was the MSJ goalie for the last couple of years. And this year he's wearing blue. He's playing for Otter Valley. See Mill River work that ball around, and he'll get it to Hammond. He'll make the rush, give it off to Everett, back to Hammond, and it's going to be a whistle on the play. Well, a foul call of a kick coming up, and I believe it'll be Everett will take the kick himself. He'll step into it, and see, he didn't waste no time. He wants to get the tempo of the game going. That's into the box. There's the explosion to it, and Kalin will get it, and Catrati will go like a ballerina right on by him doing the splits, and Steve Kalin's punt is a good one. Was trapped down by Webster, and now they'll just again start that offense. A little different look there, going around the horn on the backward spin, and now they'll come forward. Mill River with a couple wins over some Division I schools. They defeated Mount Anthony here, and then of course they won the Loisel tournament by defeating Rutland High School. So very serious about their soccer here this year. Very good team to contend with, the Mill River squad is. Mill River defeating a couple Division I schools. I don't know if I misspoke that or not. And there's the serve in the box and on sides, and easy pickings. Kalin had to commit to Webster and to Catrati. Catrati off the head and in for the game's first goal, and that took just 1 minute 55 seconds. So 1-0 Mill River. Catrati adding to that 50-plus goal column of his for his career. And again, they got in there and hard to mark him, hard to get a body on him. And a lot of teams try to shadow Catrati, but he just dishes the ball off so well that makes it hard to really come up with a strategy against him. Mount Anthony was extremely physical with him. I mean, to the point where they could have been carded. And that didn't work either. So, Getcha with the touch for Otter Valley. He'll bring it back, and they'll be uplifted and headed forward. And Getcha trying to get himself going there. There's a nice move to the inside. The shot and the save mishandled, picked up, and the cloud of dust. It is a warm fall day. I mean, it's like summertime warm, and there is some humidity in the air. So he could try to avoid the whistle, kept his hands up and out of the way. Now he's just going to, see, he's like a boxer trying not to kick off for the clenching. He kept lifting his hands up afterwards. That's going to be on a play, and we'll have a white throw. Hammond will take the throw. Number 6, Big Dan out there. See if he does that acrobatic somersault, stand on his head and whip the ball around, flip thing. I'm sure there's a shorter name for it, but yeah, there he goes. See that? Up, and that could be trouble. Kalin will grab it at the post, make the grab, and have the kick. Keeps it 1-0 Mill River, 37 minutes to go. Opening half, 40-minute halves, overtime if necessary. Bite your tongue, hopefully that won't be necessary. I'm looking for a blue throw. Again, I do not have an Otter Valley roster. I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm apologizing for it, I just don't have one. And I shall work. Don't say I can get one, I'm saying I'll work on it at halftime. There's not a lot of time between halftime to get out of the window, down across the field, and the Otter Valley coach will have time to break his huddle and give me a roster. So see some contact there, no whistle. That was Hall that hit the deck, and Biscay with the kick, and he'll hit a low liner, and Picked up by Otter Valley, trying to make the moves, cuts to the inside, there's the shot, and tell you, not a bad idea. He was just sliced wide. And Big A, Austin Biscay, will go and pick up the ball, and game coming off that shutout over Springfield under the lights down in Springfield. And Hammond coming back, and see who's going to actually strike the ball. Looks like Dan Hammond calling off Austin Biscay, and that's what we'll have. So Hammond will step into it, and he'll get it up, and to midfield on the bounce, picked off there with a header by the Otter Valley squad, and then sent in over the top, and that'll be called through by the goalie, and Biscay will pick it up, and he'll get set to punt. 1-0 Mill River on Trevor Catrotti's goal. Catrotti came up, and oh boy, that's dangerous stuff right there. You see that leg-to-leg action, but he seems to be okay. That's being brought into the box, a shot, and just wide. Brian Cole having a great season right there, number 12 for Mill River. A very fast, very gifted ball handler for the Minutemen. He's got quite a few goals this year, and that time is just off the mark. We've played 5 minutes now. We're at 35 minutes left in the first half, and Steve Kalin, number 12, will get out there and get set to look at the muted sun. It's a very muted sun, but a very humid, warm day. I think I saw on the Channel 15 weather radar map on the bulletin board 81 degrees. Which, you know, I'm not complaining, because soon enough we'll be putting on winter jackets. But when you get a couple weeks of nice cool fall weather, then you go back to this, especially to an old guy like me, you got to kind of get reacclimated to it. That's just around midfield, boggled up, and going to the far side is Cole, and it'll be kicked back, and was looking for Catrotti, misplayed, and Catrotti almost able to get the steal, will earn the throw. We'll have it taken far side, and there's the toss in on a lob throw, looking for that open corner, and Catrotti releases, gets to it, will bring it up back to himself, get it to the corner, and then cross the ball down, save Kalin, goal. No, we're going to have a corner kick. Tell you, some nifty plays there. I believe it was Everett that got involved in it. Could be Ethan Biscay also, but Mumford, since we're on the left side and he's left-footed, he's going to take the kick now for the Minutemen. First year with Mill River. TJ Mumford is senior and transferred to the program this year. And boy, you just talk about a good team just adding more depth. That's just what they did with Mumford. Remember, this is the Mill River squad that went to the championship game last year as the number 2 seed. Did knocked off a bunch of northern teams to get there, and then eventually lost to Harwood. That's up. That's a 50-50 ball. That's going to be free, brought around. Here comes Everett. Gonna just be off the mark. It hits the football goal post. And even as a football field goal attempt, it was wide right. So Kalin seeing plenty of action here, the goalie for Otter Valley, Steve Kalin. Kicks the ball very well, gets it off the ground and struck it well. It's off the back of the header, and a warm breeze blowing also. Getcha, like I said, I know a couple of guys out there for Otter Valley without a roster. Getcha, I just watched him play since the 5th and 6th grade basketball tournament days. And we'll have a throw by the Otters as they will lob it down in. They're looking to, they've got a couple shots in on Austin Biscay, and they're just looking to get a little better quality shots in on him. That's good defense played there by Bullock, number 7, and he'll just clear to the far side, and it's going to go past Kevin Ratty, the head coach. There's Coach Ratty right there. Yes, he oh, what's the word I can use without getting in trouble on air? Well, stiffed me, I guess. For lack of a better word. He went on another public access Channel 15 show with his team without even, not that he owes me a single thing at all, but not without asking me if he wanted to come. You know, I cover his team, I did their highlight tapes, if I wanted to have his team on my show first. So that really kind of irritated me, but you know, you gotta move with the times. He wanted to go on the bigger, better studio shows and stuff. There's no loyalty anymore in the world. Thank God, I love the kids playing. That's what I do it for. Oh, nice pass on the trail, and that ball's going to come up and out, and that's going to bounce and come off the toe, be popped up. Mill River with that 1-0 lead over Otter Valley. It happened fast, 1:55 into the contest. This is a Varsity's action soccer game. Mill River with that unblemished record, taking on their rivals Otter Valley, and that'll be taken on the far side. We'll get the throw, bringing it in. And then there's something, I think that was Mumford with for us. I couldn't really pick up the jersey numbers. That's Biscay, Ethan Biscay. Yeah, there's a couple Biscays out there. Turns, and there's a battle on the inside. Webster just a toe short of getting there first. And Webster's quite an asset to have on the team. Getcha with the settle. That's 50-50. Ball popped up in the air. Hammond using his butt to kind of clear Getcha out. Getcha with that quickness will get back to the ball. He'll skitter across and lay a pass out on the far side for his teammate. There's a step up defensively, and here comes the Minutemen bringing it down to Catrati. He came back to beat the ball, be in front of his defender. Skips around the, not really a check, but the mark right there, and they wanted to give and go, and he never looped back around. And Catrati knows it, and he will, yeah, he wants to have a positive play every play. So we'll have Kalen come up, and Kalen will get set, and we'll have the goal kick with 10 minutes gone here. We've got the 30-minute mark, and it's still just 1-0 Mill River. A lot of keys here to the game, obvious stuff. You know, you got to control the middle of the field if you're Otter Valley, not let Mill River just come through there with a head of steam. You know, you got to be close at halftime. You got to be in the ball game, and you got to watch out for scoring blitzes where they can put together 2, 3, 4 goals in a matter of 5 minutes. That's a great effort. Great effort. That was Mumford. The big stud flying through the air, just missing poke one in past Kalen. So we'll have yet another kick. Kalen, like I said, getting quite the workout. He's involved in the game immediately, and most goalies that face this particular Mill River squad find that out very fast, that they're going to see a lot of action very soon and a lot, very often. So, yes, it's a very offensive gifted team. Yes, they have a ton of finishers and people can assist and good people with ball handling skills, but they have one of the best goalies in the state of Vermont with Big Austin Biscay back there, and they have a very solid midfield and a very tough defensive line, but they just don't get the credit because these are kind of guys that can just light it up offensively and keep the ball in their offensive end and away from all those big names on the defense, which I guess if I was a coach and had my way, I'd rather have it that way also. So that'll be kicked wide, and we will have another kick coming up. Kalen will take it to the far side of the box, and again, very warm, humid day today. Very moist air, a breeze, like a thunder shower breeze blowing. And that'll go out of play. I'm going to have some more MSJ football action for you coming up on Munger Vision, along with some more Mill River girls and boys soccer action and CSJ college soccer action. So, you know, plenty of local sports still to come through the rest of September into October. And then, of course, in October, November 1st, well, actually November, I got my months mixed up, we'll have the really big show 13, the local talent show that raises money for the United Way. And he stepped on the inline. He tried to make the corner, stepped on the inline. Well, the kick coming up now for the Otters. Oh, but getting back, Paramount Theater, 7 o'clock, Saturday night, November 1st, really big show. It's a talent show. It's got singing, dancing, comedy, drama, skits. I mean, just great stuff all the way around. Beautiful setting in Paramount Theater. Sam Gruso's the host. And again, you get your tickets earlier. You can buy them at the door, but all the money raised goes to the United Way of Rutland County. You can see Hammond marking Getcha will steal the ball away. Here's Cole, and Cole starting the attack, looks for the dribble. There's the next layer coming down. They were looking for Biscay, and he got picked off. They will send it near midfield where it's backed up by one of the Mill River squad. I believe that was Bullock number 7, and losing his balance out of bounds, being upset with himself is Mumford. There's an Otter Valley throw. And a little volleying back and forth on his 50-50 possession, and a little bump, and Mumford got there, tied him, and see him battle through. Every inch is tough. And we got hands, and we got pushing, and we're going to have a throw coming up. It'll be a blue throw. It'll be an Otter Valley throw, and all this taking place with just 27 minutes to go in the opening half of play. And the Otters have settled down nicely since that goal by Mill River. Again, 1:55 unofficially into the contest. Catrati with the score, and that's where we stand at 1-0. 13 minutes have elapsed. And you are watching PEGTV, and the website is easy. It's www.pegtv.com. And they have video on demand, streamlined video, emails, contacts, scheduling information, duplication information, and basically just information in general. Handball called, and that's going to be a kick coming up for Mill River. And it's going to come just outside the 18, call it the 5 when he sets it down. Everett will chase the ball back. It was an errant kick by the official. And now he'll bring up, it'll be the football, American football 25, and Everett. One of those finishers I'm talking about. There's a bunch of them on this Mill River squad. There's the best shot in soccer right there. And I know I missed a kick, but it's okay. It's my show. That'll come all the way back out and roll, where it's saved and sent down the sideline, kept back in. Nice little touch pass, and that's deflected further in by Munger, who's done a big game about him playing. Well, Kalen, number 12, in net, gets set, and he'll take the goal kick. We have a substitution coming in for the Otters. Again, I do not have an Otter Valley roster, but that's the breaks. That's the way it happens. Work 2 jobs, 4 o'clock start times. Got a house to take care of. Even I have adult kids, you still got to kind of keep track of them sometimes. Sometimes they're more worked down than they were. They're easier when they were babies. But no excuses. But I will take some cheese with all the whining I'm doing. Little push, and they let it slide, and try a lot stronger than he looks. And he hit the inline before he could cross the ball. Now, Trevor, he gets bounced around, but he's a very sturdy young man out there. And Kalen again, starting to mount up work, logging the hours, miles on that kicking leg end. As they will wait, and yeah, there's a couple subs coming in for Mill River. And there is the kick. It'll come down, be bodied down, shortened field, and running through it was Webster. There's the ball for front. Kalen with the grab, just about the height of his knees, and he'll take the punt this time. He'll kick out of the air. And that'll dive down on, hit the wind, hit the breeze. It came diving down, and we're going to have a kick coming up as there's interference on there, almost a trip up there. We'll have a kick coming up behind the Otters with 24-24 to go in the first half of play. 1-0 the Minutemen. But the Otters on the attack now as they're in their offensive end of the field. Hey, good time to tell you also, I always watch Sports Beat. That's my show. It started in November of 1995. And no, you won't see Kevin Ratty and his Mill River squad on it. He went on a different talk show host show than mine. You know, I'm the guy who covers them stuff. But hey, you know, that's water under the bridge. But my show is on Monday afternoons at 4:30, Tuesday afternoons at 5:30, and Thursday evenings at 9 p.m. Right now I have West Rutland athlete Katie Lincoln on. And after her run is done in mid-October, I have the new MSHA hockey coach, Brett Stickney, on, and then we'll see what happens from that point. Kalen will see it now, get down, get under control. Nobody coming in to pressure him on the rebound. And he'll make that save and the kick. Again, that will nosedive down. It is a breezy day. And it feels much more like August, July or August, than it does almost October. Denon in the game, number 19. Big guy out there, and they'll set the ball down, and we'll take a throw with the Otter squad. Yeah, everybody happy with the setting. There's a toss, and I'll be headed toward the center of the field, and it'll lie there for just a split second. Then you can see everybody converge on the ball. Webster there, and the ball taken away, laid out, and Kalen will make the grab. I think that was Ethan Biscay, number 5, who started that rush down the field. Now, there are a couple Biscay boys out there, Austin and Ethan, and boy, they are a 1-2 punch to this Mill River squad. Of course, here comes, oh, he picks it up clean. He's going straight into the net. He's got to take a wide now as he works against Bullock. Gives him a little shove there, no whistle on the play, and he works it all the way to the corner, kind of has trapped himself. He wants to turn the inline. There's Hall, and yeah, good play by Hall. It should be a corner coming up for Otter Valley. Zach Davis in the game, number 22 for Mill River. And you can see the flag blowing there on the breeze as they've had to retrieve the ball. They're very short on ball, boys and girls today. And we've played 18 minutes. We're down to 22 minutes even to go by the time he'll strike this ball for the first Otter Valley corner. That's a beautiful kick. Getcha, settles, shoots, and oh, never got. And you can see Biscay was in position, but he had a body up front. Push called. Yeah, they had to call. That was the kind of push that gave the opponent the ball, and that's Tyler Cutrati, the younger of the two Cutratis out there. And he's just as fast as his brother, and he's a tricky little guy like his brother. That's his brother Trevor there, and he had his pocket pick on the crowds for a nice defensive play. Again, I cannot identify the player because I do not have an Otter Valley roster. That ball behind the pass play, and I'll tell you what, Omen, number 15, just came up off the ground, straight up off a lay-down position. That was just awesome. I wish I'd kept the camera on him. It reminded me when I was 20 and 21 years old. Of course, somebody had to holler at me to get me up like that, but it, you know, that was quite an athletic move Omen had. So the Otters, again, they're doing a good thing. They're not panicking. They're sticking with their game plan. They're taking the shots, the counter punches when they get them, even though they're not really getting tons of them. They're not forcing the issue, breaking down defensively. They're trying to allow their team to just stay in the game. They're looking for Ethan Biscay, number 5, and they outkicked him. They'll go out of play. So there's the throw, and all I do is find it. There we go. That's Rooney, who's been so good this year, number 8, turning, kicking in. He'll go out of bounds to Dinnan, and we'll have the toss coming up by the Otters. As we're zeroing in on the midway point of the first half, 20 minutes left to go in the first half of play. And like I said, 40-minute halves. I learned over the past weekend covering CSJ college soccer. 45-minute halves in college soccer. No, I don't know why, but they feel it's necessary to play 10 minutes longer than high school. I don't know what pro game is. I don't watch it. Trotty, he'll come up, he'll have to wait. Yeah, and he knows he's not going to get tossed now, so he'll leave the ball behind for somebody else to take the throw, and that's what they're trying to decide now, who will take the throw. And I'm trying to decide because I like to have somebody in the camera view. Hammond will come over. There he is. I'll get Dan. There he is. Dan Hammond with his own fan club in the stands here today. Give him a little round of applause. Tell him to come on and get it going. Oh! I'll put the sound effects in there for you. That's what it would sound like if I did that somersault thing. Dan didn't actually groan and moan like I would. That was added on feature. Kalen, long distance. Oh, it's hard to get behind this Mill River squad and go over the top on them. I've yet to really see a team be able to do that. A lot of speed on this Mill River squad. Soft little pass, and he's trying to make the move, and there's the defensive pick. That was Webster out there with Tyler Catrati in the middle of the field, and just a lot of 50-50 jousting going on now, and they're both crash and burn, and it's out of play. I don't believe there's a foul or a call. They're both a little slow to get up, as Rooney will get up, and I think, yeah, we're going to take a break. Hopefully he will be okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he should go get checked out. Yep, and they're going to bring a sub in for him. That was a very awkward fall. Like I said, hopefully just a little bruise, a little hit, and he'll be okay. So it was a foul on Mill River. We'll have a kick coming up, looks like, by Otter Valley, and this is taking place with 18:47 to go in the first half of play. I'll tell you what, if I can find Officer Hall, who does the PA announcing before the games, he might have his roster on him where I could get the Otter Valley roster then. That kick never got through. It was picked off by Everett. Everett on the run will trap, stop, wants to reverse, comes cross field, and he drops it perfectly to a teammate. That's Catrati going ahead to Davis. Davis taking a little nudge from behind, and his pass coming back was soft, and they're still running interference on a 50-50 ball possession assumed by Catrati. He'll go past Hammond. They'll use this alignment a lot today. They'll go backwards and laterally and then go forward. They'll just reverse the field without actually lifting the ball up and over the top. Not sure how I feel about this, or if I should have any feelings about this. You can see the settle, but not the control, and then Everett taking the inside route. He's a good-sized guy. He's a little tall and skinny, but he's, again, very solid on his feet out there, and it's a lot harder to move out of the way than people would think, and that's just flying through the air. Oh, Hammond looking like Superman out there, gives it to Catrati, and there's the cross. Unfortunately, just Otter Valley players there. That's just headed around. He missed kick it. That's a hot potato, man. That's going to end up being a corner kick. Sloppy play right there. No criticism, just telling you that was sloppy. They had plenty of time to settle down, keep composed in their box, and get a kick up and out of there. Now allow this to become a corner and a scoring chance for Mill River. And it will be struck by Ullman. So Jacob Ullman, number 15. He'll come into your picture in just a second. Right now you're just looking at the side of the window, but that will change. There he is. A lot of bodies, but nobody got a head on it. That's picked up, popped up literally by Otter Valley, and Hammond came up, nice job on the run, got it across to his teammate. That'll ricochet around, be knocked down, comes to the 20-25, and on the fly, they're looking for Getcha. He was marked, and there's the kick coming back through. That'll slide into the 18, go to the corner. They'll have time to stop, settle, look upfield, and there's the pressure now. That was Bankert, number 11, coming in late on the play for the Mill River squad. And you see Brian Cole's going to take the throw, and he's going to just heave it on a line drive hard as he could into the box, and that would result in the corner for the Minutemen. Boy, he just took that and threw that into a pile of bodies, and it was thrown so hard and so low, it went right off from the Otter Valley players and out of bounds. And a corner coming with 16.5 minutes to go in the first half. Omen now will serve the ball up on the far side. Number 15 in white, of course, is Mill River on their home turf. Looking to go to 9-0 on the season. Oh, look at Catrati. Look at that. How could they not mark him? Second goal of the day for Trevor Catrati. Second header of the day, and he just came in from the top of the 18, and that was beautifully timed, and they practiced that, and yeah, just a fun, talented player to watch. Oh yeah. I mean, that's where they get this cliche. I mean, he made that look easy. I think, yeah, they're taking the ball out because he just set the new scoring record for Mill River. I'm positive that's why they stopped, took the ball out. Yep. That, or he just has a very, very affectionate bunch of teammates. No, he's set the new school record. Coach Ratty looking like, oh, I thought he was hiding a soccer ball underneath his shirt. There it is. And Catrati with 2 goals. He's going to sit down, and we unfortunately might not see him again today, because a lot of times he would have the school record and 50 goals a year earlier, but they don't play him all the time. When they get leads or they're playing a team that's struggling, they are very civilized about it, unlike a lot of teams that will ring it up to 7, 8, 9, 10 goal leads. Like when you see those 15-0 scores, teams taking shots against the MSJ boys soccer team, Coach Ratty doesn't do that. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but sometimes it's an unfair thing, I think, that Catrati to be taken out, only play half a game or a quarter of a game just because he's extremely talented. But I also know the pressure that our culture puts on being competitive and being fair and everybody feeling really good about themselves at the end of the day. That's why our nation's gone soft, because we teach our kids that in sports at young ages, and the world just isn't like that when you grow up. It's not that way in your job, it's not that way in financial situations, it's not that way in life. But that's the direction that our culture's gone. Very unrealistic. Now, I haven't got any idea what that's got to do with the soccer game. I just feel like blurbing off there. So, with a 2-0 lead, Catrati with the 2 goals. He's on the bench. He's set the new scoring record for the Mill River School, and nice step up. Good challenge defensively. And here comes. Don't worry, there's plenty of other scoring weapons out there, as we've seen in all the games, especially this year. Mill River with a bunch of finishers. A bunch of lethal weapons out there, like I said, Webster, the younger Catrati, Everett, Dinnan. I mean, you start going through here thinking, naming off names, and you're like, oh my goodness, they got Biscay, Ethan Biscay, Cole. I mean, yeah, there's Mumford. This is a very deep, very talented team. See Omen using his body as a little roadblock there. And see if the play now can get cranked up for Otter Valley. That's a nice little reversal dribble move coming down the right side. Step up, dribbles through that. Oh, he's trying to slide the ball through. And there's Hall in good defensive position, and it's perfectly played by Hall, number 14, Matthew Hall. We'll kick it out, let his team get marked up. 13:49 to go in the first half of play. 2-0 the Minutemen with the lead, and we'll have the throw by Otter Valley on the far side. Rooney, number 8. See him with his back right there? Yeah, he's been quite a leader this year out there for Mill River. Getcha and company need the next goal. You know that cliche, that all important, the next score? Well, we're at that point now, 2-0. And he's offsides by a mile. Yeah, that one I could have made from Rutland. He's fast. That's the old Ethan there, Ethan Biscay. He looked like a Clydesdale. He was just a thoroughbred running right there. So Kalen will take the kick, and on both goals, Kalen really had nothing he could do to stop him. It was just beautifully executed, beautifully played. Plus, you got the guys in front of you that have to mark up and not allow a guy like Katrati just to come floating through the air untouched. And that's basically what he did on both headers, both goals. Everett with the ball, Everett with the pass, and Everett looking to go to the far side to Cole. Cole with the settle, the trap, wanted to bring it back around. Will go inside, can't get a foot on it. It'll come back past Everett, number 17. And oh my goodness, that's just body to body. And they're going to call that on Otter Valley. That was one of those calls where I almost wouldn't have called anything, because I couldn't tell who initiated contact, but that was rugged stuff right there. Whoa, who says soccer isn't a physical game? Oh, he denned it, and Biscay, just wide, Ethan Biscay, with a nifty little move, and got those long enough legs to reach around, and him and Mumford almost worked for a goal right there. Kalen will have to wait 1 second before he takes the kick, because there's a sub coming into the contest, 11:55, or call it 12 minutes for God's sakes. We played 28 minutes of soccer, and it's 2-0 the Minutemen in the white uniforms on their home turf, Mill River Union High School, on the middle road in North Clarendon, Vermont, USA. Dinnan can't get there, the save, and here comes the rush, Otter Valley. Again, the worst case scenario for the Otters would be to go in at half down 2-0. Or actually, that could be the best case scenario. The worst case scenario would be giving up the next goal and being down 3-0. There is a difference, believe me, strategy-wise. Getcha. Doing some nifty stuff there. We'll bring the ball back. They'll pass it through, looking for Getcha and Hall right there. We'll just pop it up, and then that's off the back of the foot of Dinnan, trying to give it to Cole, and couldn't get it there. Otter Valley trying to ratchet up their offensive attack here, as we're nearing the 10-minute left to play mark in the first half of play. Minute 55 in the contest. Trevor Katrati got the game's first goal, and just about... Oh, I lost track. Yeah, a few minutes ago. Oh, look at the speed in Kalen right there. We'll pick it up in front of Cole. And just a few minutes ago, Trevor Katrati with the second goal of the game, and that's where we're at right now, 2-0. And we're going to have a whistle, and I'm waiting to see which way the kick's going to go. It looks like it's going to be a Mill River kick. And Everett, number 17 right there, he'll mark the ball to the officials' liking. And I'm not really sure. It looked like a timeout indicated. No, they just want a different ball. Okay. And they did stop the clock with 10:25. No need to stop the clock. It's a long enough game already. Kalen will get there and turn to the side with Mumford bearing down on him. Kalen with the ball. And Kalen with the kick. That'll be a nosedive of the kick. And that'll be touched by just about everybody before Getcha will get it settled for the throw-in. And yeah, he'll give it back, and his teammate number 19 will take it. Of course, I don't know who 19 is because I don't have a roster. Hammond off the outside of the foot to Rooney, and Rooney will just circle around, make a loop, and get it on the run and kick it on that sideline. Saved, coming back to Rooney. He wants to get it up with the knee, and he'll misplay it out of bounds. We'll have the throw coming back this way by the Otters as we have gone to 9:40 to go in the first half time-wise. Mill River coming in with that 8-0 record, and it is no fluky record. Like I said, they've knocked off some Division I teams, an undefeated Division II squad rival. You know, some other good programs in the process of growing that 8-0 record. And don't forget, this is a team that has, 85-90% of the players coming back. Will Everett will just miss it. Well, I'll tell you what, if he could just reload that and take a shot. Oh, this group right here, 85% of them played in the championship game last year for Mill River. Now they got a very good squad, but a very veteran, experienced squad. Kalen will set the ball down and get set in the goal box, and he'll back it up, Steve will. He'll try to get some lift on it, and yeah, that's a good job. That's an excellent kick. It's in the circle, and with the aid of a header, it's beyond midfield, and that's going to be taken by Hall to himself, to the chest, the left foot up over the top, and looking for a teammate to chase it down. Didn't happen. That's going to be out of play. Nice grab by the spectator on the far side. I think that's actually more than a spectator. I think that's the Otter Valley coach, or one of the Otter Valley coaches. So we're down to 8:21 to go in this first half of soccer action on Munger Vision, on PEGTV, on channel 15. And no, right idea. Put the pressure on. He got the shot lifted. He was looking for Dinnan to come in and use that header of his. Again, a very, very humid day. I'm not really worried about the players. They're young and in shape. I'm worried about myself being old and boy, Diet Coke would be good right about now, but I don't think it's going to happen. Again, Steve got on top of it. That's short in the field, and that's going to come right back in. And Kalen can use his hands if he wants to, and he's in the box. He'll pick it up now. It's Cole peeled off, and actually, that's not Mr. Cole. That's Zach Davis, number 20. Mill River just does it so well. No matter who they have in a game, they just work as a unit together so well. Got you waiting, and the ball eludes him, and now go out of play. We'll have a white throw now as that'll be Davis, Zach Davis with a good throw and nice heave. And they're looking for Cole to get on track there, and he's just going to be slow, not slow. He's going to be a step away from getting to the ball. So the defender there, and they'll collide, and the whistle brought down Otter Valley. With the ball on the offensive end. Got to take it with you. There you go. So again, defense, just keep riding. That's great defense. Is that Dan Hammond? Yes, it is. That's beautiful defense. That's what doesn't get credit around here. That's good stuff right there. Comes down to Omen. You lay it back, and Hall will wind her up, knock her down, get it at the edge of the circle. That's going to be bodied forward on deflection. Cole will lose it on the turn. You'll get it to a teammate, and here comes the Otters the other way. Mumford with that great speed, sucked in the defender, and he's on the wrong side for himself. He's a left-footed kicker. He'll leave it, and yep, that's going to come back to the top of the box, up and out, and yeah, good communications there. They're going to take it right at the net, over the top, and out of play. So a lot happened, but nothing really happened. And that happens a lot in soccer. So Kalen pacing it off, goes back about 7 yards, and the official wants him to bring it back to the line, and now everybody seems to be okay. And again, he'll get a decent kick off the ground up, looking for Everett. Well, he wasn't looking for it. Everett was looking for the ball, and it'll be down, and Bankert will have to wait. Hear the horn in the background. I have a Mill River throw. Bunch of subs coming in for the Minutemen. I'll do my best in a sec to catch up to them. I can tell you, it's going to be quite a luxury being able to rest people at such long clips of time. Oh, to say they were fired up for the Springfield game. I talked to both Biscayes and Trevor Catrati the Sunday prior to that Tuesday game, and they were all set to play right then and there. See Tyler Catrati, number 2, will get the ball in the middle to his brother Trevor Catrati. He'll come back and take the shot and just bring it wide. Boy, when he misses, he doesn't miss by much. Dangerous, dangerous soccer player. So now Kalen now with 4:44 to go. Really came down on top of the ball, and that really shortens the field. And here comes the attack the other way as Biscay will slide it through. They'll get it up ahead to Catrati. Catrati. Whoa, to Davis, to tell you what, that was beautiful. That was almost like the Harlem Globetrotters of soccer. From the backdrop to the kick to the post and almost in. That was spectacular soccer. Oh, you can be a little cocky when you've got things working right like these guys do. 4 minutes to go in a 2-0 first half for Mill River. I mean, the thing that you got to remember, if you're Otter Valley, you're only down 2 goals. If you can just squeeze one in here late in this first half, man, you're going down. You could go in down just 2-1. When you see them work their way through a crowd, Catrati from the ground trying to make the kick, didn't get the whistle, and that will be stolen, knocked down, and it's going to be dribbled a little bit further, all right, around, up and in. I believe that was Rooney. That will come down now to Biscay, Ethan Biscay, and he will, that stop-start maneuver, he didn't get it around. The defender never sucked in far enough to bite on it. The give and go too far on the lead, and I believe it's going to become a throw as Rooney over there, number 8, should take the throw, and he will. Rooney 8 in white for the Minutemen on the throw with 3:19 to go in the half. He's taking it right into the box to Biscay, looking for Catrati, and that's taken away out of the box to the 20 to the 25. And on the run come the Otters. Look at Hall just time his challenge. Beautiful job of stepping up to Bullock. Bullock stolen away by Getcha as he goes behind you. Sound like a rapper, huh? Ullman to the outside will regain his footing, pop back up extremely quickly, and well, that was interesting. That's a full 360 on a hesitation on the pivot move. Here comes Catrati, and he'll run through the ball, force him to kick it out of bounds, and we'll have a throw coming up from Mill River with 2:40 left to go in the first half. Catrati to himself, and he does that so well, passes it to himself, sliding it forward, and oh, here's easy pickings. Boom. Easy pickings, mister. Catrati made that whole thing happen. Bullock, number 7. Alex Bullock with the goal, making it 3-0, Mill River. And again, boy, did they make that look easy. Like I said, they got some finishers and they got some unselfish people. Offensively, talking about the Minutemen. And no, I'm not taking any credit away from Otter Valley. There are times you have to realize and admit there's a better team on the field, and that's what a lot of teams are doing this year with this Mill River squad. You got to appreciate what you're watching by the men in white this year. No, I'm not mailing them the state championship or anything. I'm just saying they're a good soccer team. Right now they're 3 goals better today as they're 3-0, and it's time winding down to the 2-minute mark. Getcha, great move at midfield, and here comes Getcha. Needs some support on the ball as he'll take the dribble, and boy, again, it's hard to break in because the defense from Mill River just as quick as their offense. As Catrati looking for Biscay, that was Tyler Catrati looking for Ethan Biscay, and that'll come across to Davis, and can get you doing tough defense back there. Number 4 harassing the play, trying to not let the progress move forward for the Minutemen. So again, they're in control of the game. Even at 2-0, they were in control of the game. They just had that feel. Bullock, he'll reverse it, and there's the little pass up to Webster. Webster, you'll hear about him a lot in the tough games because he'll leave him in there. That's going to be shot low. Kalen with the save, and all that taking place for just a minute now. Left in his first half of soccer action. 3-0, the Minutemen. Looking to go to 9 wins, no losses on the year. Brought down and forward and controlled by Otter Valley temporarily. Their pass coming up, and he will make the connection. There's the step up and the steal, and dribbling it down is Rooney. He'll accelerate now, duck underneath the defender on that mark, looking for Catrati. Catrati wants the corner. Catrati will go back at the ball. Catrati constantly a gyration of motion out there. I think that's a lot of key to his success, is that he just never slows down, gives you a target. Nice move by Getcha, and the defender, Tyler Catrati, came all the way back, lost his balance. The pass coming through, looking for Getcha on the give and go. Hall there will use his size and speed to kick it side out, and we'll have a throw by Otter Valley. And there's the toss, looking for Getcha. He did all that hard work to set things up. There's the reversal. The left foot, and Austin Biscay will make the grab as time winding down here. See Austin taking a look at the scoreboard, and now he will take the kick. As we're down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and they're not going to quite have enough time. There's the horn, and the Minutemen will have a 3-0 lead over Otter Valley after 1 half of play from Mill River Union High School on PEGTV on Munger Vision. Okay, I found Officer Hall. I've got the roster, and thank you very much. And what you're looking at is the Otter Valley team. At halftime, and they have number 2 on the roster, Alex Alger. Number 3 is Chris Simonetti. Josh Getcha is number 4. Mac Lacey is number 5. Zach Walsh for 6. Jesse Bilodeau is 7. Andrew Merluzzi is number 8. Jordan Patton is number 9. Rainer Kenny is number 10. Rusty Mason 13. Andy Morrison 14. Brett Lortola 15. Adrian Brown 17. Elisha Gale number 18. Bronson Harvey 19. Mark McDuff 20. And Steve Kalen, of course, is your goalie. And finally, we have the names and numbers of the young men wearing the blue uniforms for Otter Valley Union High School. After the fade, we'll have the opening possession of the second half of play. It's 3-0 Mill River with the lead over Otter Valley. Some of the fans here taking in the action at Mill River Union High School. Again, that's who we are, PEGTV.com, your local sports leader. www.pegtv.com brings you not only channel 15 but channel 20 and also channel 21. That banner should actually say Munger Vision for all your local sports coverage, but it doesn't. No, I'm not joking. And we're set. Again, warm day. The sun's starting to head on down. We gotta use cliches. Sports is a cliche. You know, it's a fluid event, fluid happening. But down 3-0. The next goal is the big goal for Otter Valley. If it's their goal, okay, they bought a little time. They're still considered in the game. If they give up the next goal, then man, that hole just got real deep at 4-0. You see Webster and Ethan Biscay there at center field getting set for the possession of the ball. And again, the Minutemen coming in with an 8-win, no-loss record. And Biscay with the ball, and he'll just go down over the top to the corner to look for that speed factor. And just a step late getting there was the teammate. I believe that was Everett, but this is going to be Webster on the dribble, looking for the ball on the beautiful pass, looking for the cross on the comeback to Cole. He'll settle, shoot, and stop. The follow-up, just high, wide, pressure. That's what this defense is all about. Move forward, funnel into the front of the net, just keep pounding the ball, and that's what they do. So Kalen will take the kick. There's Steve, senior netminder for Otter Valley. He's an excellent hockey player, he is. Being at Otter Valley, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing where he'll be playing hockey this year. I'm wondering Middlebury. Probably would be the first stop on his way, and that's going to go out of play. And we should have a corner after all that. Yeah, Otter Valley kicked it out themselves. We'll have a corner for Mill River. You know that flag doesn't show it. The wind's still swirling around pretty good down there. Well, we played a minute of soccer action here in the second half of play. Second 40 minutes of soccer, and Mill River still controlling the contest. You see Everett coming back as if it's going to be a short kick, which it isn't. It's going to be served up right at the post, and there's a save by Kalen. And some heavy-duty traffic, man, as Biscay, number 5, was looking to head it in. And Steve Kalen, good athlete anyways, outstanding athlete. He went in and made the save, and there must have been a foul called because they're having him kick it off the ground. So on the kick after the penalty will be the drive by Kalen. He'll go up the far side, and there's the step up and the challenge by Everett, number 17. We'll have the throw by the Otters. There it is. I had to get up on one knee to turn that way. That'll be popped up by Rainer Kenny and served up, controlled, and here comes the attack the other way. That's going to come all the way through, be right on the foot of Denon. Denon will go back. Denon will try to center the ball, didn't get there. Catrati with it. He'll just line it up, put it on that one hopper into Kalen. He'll make the save. You see the dust kicking up underneath the feet of the players. And shoulder to shoulder, and Oman didn't give an inch. And see Oman take a little shove from behind, no call on the play. And boy, good contact. I like the way they let him play through it. I like that a lot. It's just strange how you see different soccer games called differently. Interpretations of the rules. That's number 5, Mac Lacey, who went back with the ball. It's going to be popped up off from Matt Hall, off from Kenny, and out of play. I think it should be a white throw, and that's what we're going to have. Yeah, they wanted to back up about 4 yards. Now that referee's happy, he'll take the shorter throw, and that'll come right across, all the way across an open field. That's a dangerous kick. That was one of the rare mistakes. That was a dangerous play coming all the way back. There's a shot, and Biscay with a great save. We'll have a corner for the Otters on a misplayed ball. They brought it inside the 18, all the way across the field on a kick that was just not really on target for anybody in white, and Otter Valley able to get a shot on net and get a save made, and the ball goes to the inline, and we'll have a corner now. So what were we saying about that next goal? It could be coming right here with 36:30 to go in the second half, and Biscay will just make the easy grab. Now they wanted to bring that about another 4 yards further out in front of the net. Biscay with those big hands just reached out and snatched it, and he'll kick the line drive kick on the bounce. He'll get it over midfield, and on the fly, just out-kicked Mill River's offensive portion of the team. That's going to be brought down by Omen, number 15, Jacob Omen. The center of the field, and he'll link it up. But I believe that's Webster. It is Webster out there, number 3. Webster with the pass on that side to Bishke. He'll slide it back through to Cole. Cole with the kick, and Cole just missed at the cross. I think it hit the line. That was beautiful, though. They just kept bringing it down the field, zigzagging the passes, crossing like just like a sewing needle. Now, so Kalen will take the kick with... Hard to tell the wind. It's swirling, actually. I don't know if it's behind Steve's back or not. He's been kicking very well anyways. Facing a different direction now, and that will be a good kick again. Very good kick. And he'll tow it back to come forward. Hall will just bring it back on the lead pass to Rooney. Rooney will go croquet wicket, just swing his leg around, and there's a nice steal by Kenny off Petrati, and that's going to go up over the top and stay in bounds, and here's the break the other way, and you can see that defense get back. They'll go out of bounds. With the run down the field was Chris Simonetti for Otter Valley, as Kenny will go up, and it's got to be a dangerous play. Yeah, indirect kick coming up for Mill River on a dangerous play by Kenny. It looked cool, but I knew it was going to get a whistle. And Rooney just waits for the official to drop his hand and tell him to go. I said Rooney having a great year for Mill River. Kenny got to the ball, and he's going to spin away from one defender into another defender, bring it through that defender's legs, and he's got some field now. And there's a little pass up ahead. Oh man, that was solid contact. That was number 8, Rooney, on number 8 for Otter Valley, Andrew Merluzzi. That was shoulder to sternum. Oof. Sound effects are free. Cole got some time and space. His pass is softening back. That's what we can play off and allowed Otter Valley to make the steal. That was pretty good pressure. That was all clean. But I'll tell you what, if you don't think soccer, you're going to bump some bruises and hickeys and all that stuff after a game, you've never been to a game live. It's a very physical game. And unlike football players who get all the ink and all the glory, these guys just have shin guards and a mouth guard and no other padding to protect them for all this contact. Bishke searching the field, keeping his head up, surveying it. Gives it to Webster. Webster threading the needle. Beautiful pass. I mean, you just don't see. Look at that beautiful passing, and that will come off the foot of a little hard into the hands of the goalie, Stevie Kalen, down there. And that's going to be off, misplayed off the head. Omen there to back it up, and yeah, he'll save it momentarily. And I think it went out of play. I mean, it was a heck of a play by Denon, but it did go out of play. Okay. And they're throwing all kinds of balls at number 8 out there. Merluzzi's got balls flying at him from everywhere. That's how Kalen must feel. Just a little elbow by Kenny, and they're going to get a blue ball. Well, I got to tell you, they got away with a call there. Hey, Kenny, if you can get away with it, go for it. Simonetti taking out the ball, abruptly stopped, and good play. But Rooney's just a wrecking crew out there on defense. It's going to come down to Kenny, a little bit long. Bishke on the mark. Bishke near the inline, and goal kick. Yeah, I had to wait and see. It's going to be Austin Bishke now with the kick coming up, the goalie for Mill Rivers. We're at 32 minutes to go in the contest. Yeah, and there is the kick being lined up by Omen, and boy, that's a good kick. You can tell by the shadows that the sun has reappeared now. That'll be ricocheted around, and Omen left his feet, and that's going to be a shot by Getcha just wide. Getcha generating a good shot on that. Again, a little sloppy play in the middle of the field by Mill River. And somebody got a hand on it for the Minutemen. It's going to result in a corner for Otter Valley, and Kenny will come over and he'll strike the ball. With just 31.5 minutes to go in the second half. 3-0 Mill River, all that scoring taking place in the first half. Otter Valley looking to get on track here. That is a low whiner. And cleaned up by Denon. Looking for Catrati, and here they come. They've got some numbers coming down the field. 2 to be exact. Catrati off the shins forward. Catrati the loose ball, be a step late. He'll slide after it, and that's going to go out of play. We'll have a white throw. It'll be Denon picking it up, number 19. Catrati with a couple goals in the ball game. Can pass it to himself. Extremely creative young man with the soccer ball, and that's going to go off the head of Biscay. Forward to Cole. Cole, 50-50 ball. Cole chasing down his second header will bring it wide and be taken off the ball just for a moment. Getting back, kind of go to the left foot. There's the feed on the wing. There's the shot coming through. Stopped by Kalen. He'll pick it up. He left a little rebound there for a second, but no pressure coming in to support the shot. And Kalen will make the save and the kick coming off the end of his toe. You talk about a short field. Wide open net. Look at the unselfish play. Missed it. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, where are you? Oh, you should be doing that. Wide open net. It's 20 feet or 24 feet long. And he missed it. That's gonna suck in front of the crowd. But you know, the good part of that whole thing was the passing. The unselfish play to give up the ball. I don't know if he'd do it again after his teammate missed an open net, but hey, he did it the first time. Dinnan. Oh, what a trap by Mr. Dinnan. There's those long legs of Dinnan. Man, he's like Gumby out there. He's so flexible and long, and that's going to be saved down the field by Simonetti to the middle of the field. Halder, number 14, and he'll come up, make the move. There's going to be the fake out. He'll get you in the air, get by him. Pass linked up to Biscay, and Ethan Biscay with 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, and the ball up ahead to Cole, and he will be just wide with a left-footed kick. There's that burst of speed that Brian Cole has in his reserve tank right there as he pulled past the defender. We are at 29.5 minutes to go in the soccer game. Same score as before, 3-0 Mill River. That Caleb stepping into it, and boy, he kicks so well off the ground. See that? That's just attacking the ball, Mill River right there, just attacking the ball. That was Webster, number 3, who came up and forced the issue, going off from his head out of play. Well, Otter Valley throw. Again, November 1st. That's a Saturday. 7 o'clock, Paramount Theater. Really Big Show 13, hosted by Sammy Caruso. Camera work by Jerry Munger. Atomic Pro Audio with the sound system, and you get to see all the talent and the singing and the dancing and the joke telling and the drama skits and all that. And it's all an evening of fun just to raise money for the United Way of Rutland County. Get your tickets now or get them there at the door, but get your tickets. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to call Webster for the foul, and here comes the start the other way. See, Merluzzi will bring the ball to the center of the field, down the middle, trying to funnel it. Kenny coming up, and Rainer Kenny over the top, and into the hands of Austin Biscay. And Austin with a big kick over midfield, passes intended to target his teammate. That's going to be picked up by Catrati, and boy, he'll come out of the pack with the ball. Over the top, and onside, Dinnan will pull up, and Kalen will get the ball, cradle it, and yeah, it's been a long day for Steve. It's been a warm day, and he's seen a lot of Mill River action coming at him. And Kenny able to use his body, very strong looking young man, kept his body there between the ball and the defender. And Hall to Rooney, Rooney with the touch, Rooney left it there, a little miscommunications between Omen and his teammate Rooney, and Hammond will bring it wide of Getcha, number 4 in blue. There's the follow-up by Mill River. They'll fake the movement, take the bump, keep the bounce, get it going. Here they are near midfield, near the edge of the circle. Biscay will lift the ball, bring it down to the 30, looking for Catrati. Plays it off from the chest of the Otter Valley player. Will step to the inside as popped up a mile in the air. Will come back toward the center circle. It'll hit, bounce, and be controlled on the foot trap, and then the acceleration near this edge of the field. Omen, Merluzzi, and still a 50-50 ball. Sorry, it's Simonetti. And now over the top, and that's going to be well defended. Yep. And Kalen will gladly grab it and take the breather as he walks up to take the punt. 27 minutes to go in the soccer game. 3-0 Mill River with the lead. You can go online and watch the games. Just click video on demand or streamline video and then just follow the instructions. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. I can't do it, but I know you can. I'm not that bright a guy. Especially when it comes to, well, a lot of things, but computers are one of the things I don't understand. But you can see Biscay start, stop, take the inside track, see if he can cross the ball. They'll get to the edge, there it is, and it's going to be off from one defender, 2 defenders, and they played a little ricochet ping pong shot stuff in front of the net, and Kalen probably didn't think that was too cool as the goalie. It's hard enough to defend the opposing team, let alone have to start worrying about your own teammates with the ball in front of your own net. And it's Rooney with a soft pass through, and he's called off by Biscay. He'll get it, turn fire, wind it up. Kalen with the save dead center of the net, about 1.5 feet out of the end goal line, and now Steve Kalen will take the punt. On the ground, and Rooney lost it out of bounds. Just ran out of turf, basically, in front of Simonetti. Now we'll have Merluzzi take the throw. A whole lot easier to do a game with a roster. Yeah. And Omen with the foul called against them. They've been going at each other pretty good out there, Omen and Kenny. Nothing dirty, just they're kind of, they know where each other are, that's for sure. And you see number 9 coming up to take the kick will be Jordan Patton. Now there was a Patton that played for MSJ years ago, and then he moved on to play for Otter Valley. Very good soccer player. I didn't know if this was his sibling or... I think the other young man's name was Nick, but I could be wrong, but I remember it was Patton. Denon came into solid obstacles there trying to get around. Boy, you can see the good play by Merluzzi and Biscay, and now Denon. I like the fact that they let him play through all that. That's just great effort by both sides. That's good stuff. I'm glad the refs let him play through that. That was fun to watch. That was all clean too. And on the rush, Otter Valley will get the ball, dump it back up. Rooney with a touch, can't control it. Hall will step up, he'll boot it down. Right back in the offensive end, or the little reverse leg kick brought down to Catrati. Catrati was looking cross field. Boy, that takes a great bounce into Kalen, and he will beat Cole there. Cole off animation today, emotional animation on these missed opportunities. 24 minutes to go in the soccer game. That kick away to the center circle, trapped down on the edge by Hammond, and then we have a handball play. We should have a kick coming up by Munger. And yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that overtime thing. I hope not. I'm hungry. I'm not really sure what's in the fridge. I know I have chicken and potato and a roll and some cranberry sauce left over from last night. That's sounding more and more like supper tonight. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at that. They're trying to get a call. Can't get it. That'll be bodied down, and Catrati will bring it from the head to the foot to the knee, back to the foot, and it just slides it through, and that'll end up being a throw. That will be a throw. You see the ball person right there all set, just waiting for the varsity player to come over. Oh, he's going to handle 2 at once. Hope he's getting paid twice as much. There's we have subs coming in right now. That's the whole thing action. It's 23 minutes to go. We played 17 minutes of soccer in the second half. And we still got the same scores. T.J. Mumford coming on in, and he'll take the throw. You see him palm the ball. Mumford. Nice addition to the team this year. As if they didn't have enough talent already. We picked up by Rooney, and he's... Oh, I thought he was going to go right after it. He passes, weak side coming through, and Kalen will get there and make the grab. With pressure bearing down on him from the presence of Catrati right there. That's going to hit the ground. Go back to Hall. He'll just take a little knee and pop it up over the defender to Omen. Omen looks, Omen kicks, Omen over the top, Omen with a pop-up. And that's going to be Banker, number 11 in the game, and that's going to be away from him. They'll go to Hall now. Hall taking the angle against Getcha. And again, great job defensively. One and out. Kick it out. Everybody come down, get their marks. And there's the throw to Getcha. Oh, he's logged some minutes today. He's a good-looking player out there, Getcha has. That's just aggressive. That's just confidence player. Everett with the steal, Everett with the serve, and here's the chase down by Catrati. Catrati now will make the move to the inside. Yeah, you set the move up and he'll bring it back. Oh, that's fun stuff. Like a wizard. And that is a unique way to trap the ball by his brother Tyler Catrati. And there's the shot, and just missed it. Great save by Kalen. Steve Kalen saved the game right there. It will be a corner for the Minutemen with 21 minutes to go, but I'll tell you what, that's Catrati to Catrati, and that's fun to watch. And you see the ball being set down. The wind is more gentle right now than it had been earlier, and I think that's Tyler Catrati. And boy, I'm not sure where I lost the ball, but I can see it pop back out now. Shot never got in. And where is it going to be? Corner. Mill River good there on the side, I can see. Well, I'll tell you what, the wind blowing on that side pretty good. And Everett heading over number 17. So Everett, we had the game-winning goal last year in overtime that sent Mill River to the finals. And he'll come back to Omen. He'll fake me out on the miss. He'll set the kick up, and I got knocked down. Not the goalie, got knocked down, and we're going to have a corner coming up. Everett will head back over. And Mill River just, again, I like the idea when you get the lead like that, don't get passive. Just keep on playing. You're at the midway point, 20 minutes to go in the soccer game. That is up, and saved. Tell you what, that was quite the splits there by the younger Catrati. I would be seeing a doctor right about now like that. Booming kick by Kalen, and that's going to be settled down by Hall, and he'll bring it back up to Mumford. Mumford will come across the field, keep his back to the defender, and then lay out a nice little pass. They layer that offense coming down the field constantly. The passer becomes the passee. Then they just keep going past each other, building the layers down the field. That is going to be right between two players. Merluzzi will come back. Merluzzi will turn, and he'll just kick it down the sideline, and that's going to be able to play with a white throw, and it'll be taken by T.J. Mumford. Rooney had plenty of time to go back and get it, and then he'll just say the heck with it, send it in, and that's going to be kicked around. Quite dangerous play in the box there. It got sloppy by Otter Valley. They'll go to the far side. Mill River will keep the pressure on, drop it to the arc. Kenny with the kick will cook it up. And yeah, they're going to be able to dribble it up and out a few feet. That's Mac Lacey, number 5, I believe, who had the ball. He had it. He looks for Getcha on the far side. He's fast, but not that fast. He won't be able to get there. It happens. 19 minutes to go, and Mill River looking more and more like a 9-0 team. What I liked about their efforts so far today is they didn't come out and say, oh, you know, this isn't a 7-0 Springfield game, or this isn't a Rutland-Loisel final game. Take every opponent as intense, focused, and serious as the next opponent. Every opponent, respect him. Every opponent can take you down. Come out and play intense right away, and that's coming in, and they'll make the save and a slide by the younger Catrati. That was pretty cool looking. Well, he just created more laundry stains for Mom right there, but that kick fading towards the sideline. You can see him quicker to the ball. Here's Mill River. Rooney with the touch. He'll go back to Mumford. He wants to link up with Tyler Catrati. Tyler, number 2, putting pressure on. Back there, he'll earn the throw as that's Alex Elger. Could feel the pressure and just kicked it out. That's a good move always. And they'll have Mumford take the throw. So just snap it in there. He wanted to bring it down and wheel it, but it came off his leg too hard. Now Mumford faked the pass inside, brings it outside to Catrati. One of the rare miss kicks by Catrati, and they'll just recycle it, bring it out, and there he goes. Kenny with the header, and that ball will go to Getcha, number 4. Showed him the ball, then took it to the outside, slows it down, wanted to tow it around, gets up like a little dart, and does it again. Kenny to the middle of the field, looking for Simonetti on sides. Look at the defensive speed. Great defensive speed. Throw coming up. Tremendous defensive speed right there by Rooney. Like I said, this defensive squad by Mill River they just get so overlooked. Okay, we'll take the throw. They'll go into the box looking for Kenny. It'll be toward the Mill River goalie, brought down by Hall. He'll just hook it now on the kick. He'll swivel the hips and well, a throw by Merluzzi, and he'll just take it quickly, setting the tempo up. You see the 4 shirts are marking up Kenny, and now let's have Merluzzi take the throw again. Looking for Simonetti, and didn't control it. Lacey had it. He wanted to bring it back into the box. The Minutemen defended that extremely well, and there's Everett. Well, Everett, quite the guy in the middle of the field, really. Catrati passing it to himself. Tyler Catrati passing it to himself, now to his brother Trevor Catrati. Trevor Trevor will turn. Trevor will leave it. Oh, and that's Mumford coming down. That's just like Harlan Globetrotter stuff. And they were looking for the far post header. That time it was marked. They followed through. Catrati turns, fires, and that's going to be redirected in on Kalen as it's showtime here at Mill River. You thought only basketball they could crank it up and be magicians with the ball. Well, they can do it in soccer too, as you just saw. Boy, win or lose state championship, this is a fun group to watch. Simonetti, shot, far post, picked up. And Biscay, always in perfect position for the angles, had that one relatively easy. Where is Ice? There he is. How can you lose Austin, 6'5"? And that's out of play, and Joe Valeni over there watching the ball go out of play. And we'll take the throw with Otter Valley to get you. Hammond there. But everybody fills their role so well on a team. That's one of the keys to Mill River's success. Get you. Lost it. They ran through it. They'll pop down, land on the middle of the field. They want to get the motion thing going for it. Grind it forward. Catrati on the speedy run there. We'll come back to the center of the field. Nice kick, far side, in stride, and the move to the inside. Lost the ball. He'll turn around and get it. That's going to be Everett. And now Zach Davis out there, number 20, getting involved. He'll take the throw for Mill River. He'll hold it up as we got subs coming in with just 14.5 minutes left on the evening. I'll get those mashed potatoes and chicken into the microwave first thing I do when I get home. Never do a game hungry. Usually you're grumpy. I haven't been grumpy. Well, I was a little grumpy in the first half. I'm not grumpy now. Everett wound it up. Couldn't get the kick to go through. There's Catrati. His kick didn't go through as they built a wall of blue in front of the net. And Catrati will try it one more time. And Kalen will close up the 5-hole, make the save. And through the cloud of dust, he came up with the ball. That will be off the toe and brought down by Omen. He'll reverse behind himself, take 4 or 5 dribbles, lay the ball out for Mumford. He'll make the save along the sideline, and it'll go off from Otter Valley out of bounds. Mumford will stay right there, take the throw, and he'll throw it to the top of the arc, looking for the trailer to come in, which was number 11 for Mill River, Bankert. Down and up very quickly off the slippage of the field right there, and boy, getting up slow right now is Ethan Biscay. He's got a limp thing going, and he's had groin problem. He's had some other various injuries, and came up a little awkward there. And I'm not saying it's going to become a factor at all, but just keep an eye on him. As Mumford will go to Rooney. Rooney will spin around after the bump by Kenny. Kenny will get in there and give him the plow job, and that's going to be a foul most every time. It wasn't dirty or anything, it's just physical. Oh, that's a terrible call. I gotta tell you, I'm neutral, honestly. That's just a terrible call. Coach Ratty questioning the call. And the kick. Well, I gotta tell you, I think it was a terrible call too. Will it change the game? No, definitely not. Will I lose sleep over it? Completely not. Nope. Just making an observation. You saw the call, you might say, Jerry, you're nuts, it was a great call. But the ref might watch the game and go, that guy really doesn't know what he's talking about. That was a tremendous call. Just an opinion. But you see what I see, so you just make the decision yourself. Catrati from Mumford. Catrati back. Catrati will take a few dribbles to the center of the field, lay the ball back, and get it hooked up to Omen. Omen trying to go around Getch, and Getch said, I don't think so. And he'll be hooked, brought down, and gotta be a foul there. That should be against Mill River. Oh my God, he's calling it the other way. That's a terrible call the other way. Well, I guess everything comes out in the wash, or whatever that saying is. I'll wash this out at the end, or whatever it is. It's a laundry term they use for cliche. Omen. Off the head of an Otter Valley player to Kenny, and that's going to be followed up by Rooney. Kenny just everywhere. I don't think Kenny's come out taking a break. That guy's played some kind of game. Up, and over the crossbar. That kick taken by Ethan Biscay, number 5. Kalen right there waits a ball. We'll get a ball. With 11.5 minutes left on this afternoon, this very warm and humid, sunny fall afternoon. And I know there's probably not many of those left, so I shouldn't get cranked up about the heat today. That will be controlled by Mill River. Yep, Catrati. Little pop-up, little flare, and they run two people through that area to clear out one side that's off the top of the foot. That'll give Mac Lacey a chance to go back there and get the ball under control and kind of rush the kick. Mill River retains possession there in their offensive end. Look at that switch of field there by Mumford. He wants the ball back, gets the ball back. Beautiful pass. A layup back to Catrati. Catrati at the inline. Catrati takes the bump, hits the deck, goes around. Has to be up. Catrati back in play. The header and the push to the ground, and yeah, that's got to be called. He hit him right in the face and pushed him. Yep. And you see him holding his nose, and he'll be okay. He's just catching his breath. But that was a definite foul. No brainer, no doubt about it. Well, I'm thinking Trev will be okay. Yeah, he's a tough guy. He'll get up. They're worried. He's very handsome. And they're just worried about his nose being like crooked now. But I think he'll be okay. Yeah, that's in the box, and that'll become a penalty kick. And there's no doubt in my mind Catrati's going to take his penalty kick. So a lot of action. I kept the camera right in tight on it because I knew something funky was going to happen, and I was accidentally right. Stops the clock with 10:39 to go in a 3-0 game. And Trevor Catrati, how'd you like to be Mr. Kalen right now facing this? Catrati, just a sniper and a scorer. Where is the goalie? Well, this is the strangest thing I've seen. Kalen is over on the bench, took his shirt and hat off, and walking away, and there's no goalie. Why, this is the darndest thing I've ever seen. They're switching goalies, okay. Well, I think this is more to make a point than anything else. It looks like Kenny coming in to play goalie. It's just a strange time, down 3-0 on a penalty shot. And Kenny coming in with just 10:39 to go in the ball game. Well, I'd like to be Mr. Kenny if that's him out there, because once they put the jerseys on, the goalie jersey on, I can't see the number. I'm honestly, and no insult intended, going by his hair. It looks like Kenny. See him all set, doing jumping jacks. Catrati, real calm. Score. Well, I really knew there was no doubt about it. That'll make it 4-0. 3 goals, a hat trick for Trevor Catrati. Hearing that one, he got popped in the nose and pushed back in a very vulnerable position, and he'll make it 4-0. 3 of those goals belong to Trevor Catrati, and that's probably going to be his afternoon. Yeah, he's going to head on over to the bench. Yeah. Again, Coach Ratty, who opted not to try a shot on Sports Beat with his team over there on the bench, congratulating Mr. Catrati. And now Kalen will go back in. Yeah, that's just a stall tactic, or didn't like the call tactic, or I thought it's just. I know it's gamesmanship and sportsmanship. I just thought it was unnecessary, to tell you the truth. So we wait for Steve to get dressed. And I will remind you that you can go to Channel 15, Channel 20, Channel 21's website at www.PEGTV.com. Click on Video on Demand, Streamlined Video, Schedules, Information. You can write an email and say that Munger guy is just friggin' awesome. He's done more for local sports in the last 13 years than anybody else around. Newspaper, radio, or whatever you want to compare me to. Outstanding local sports coverage, any gender, any age, any sport, any time, anywhere, all for free, just a volunteer. Runs the camera while he talks. The guy's amazing. You should double his non-profit free pay. So in a game that really has the feel of about an 8-9-0 game, it's only 4-0. So I know there's no doubt about the outcome of the game. Don't think I'm goofy. I know the outcome of the game already. And we'll have Dinnan questioning the call, but it's going to be a Mill River throw, and it'll be taken on that far side by, looks like Zach Davis will take the throw. He's got to chase the ball down, and he'll back it up. Lob it in, headed toward the net, and it'll be off the mark. Now that's the ball girl on that slide. She's done a great job. I don't know her name. I wish I'd gotten it. She was all concerned before the start of the game about getting another ball person. She's done that complete sideline from one end to the other alone. Oh yeah, all for just $5. They should double her pay for her. She was concerned about getting the job done right. She had pride in her work, and she's stuck there and worked hard, hot day like this, and I'm all for giving her a raise. I think they should really reconsider and give her a raise. You know, there's other schools she can be a ball person for. You know, you can be bought as Merluzzi and then get you, and now the ball will just pop free to Kenny. Kenny coming down the field. Kenny with pressure from Mumford. Mumford keeping seat. He didn't want to overcrowd at first. Now he's just leaning on him. He had help coming behind, and that will be a foul. Yep. I don't think it warrants a card. After all the other stuff I've seen, it's kind of late in the game to try to take control of the game. And I'm not hammering the official, but my goodness, some of the stuff, Catrati got punched in the face and I didn't give anybody a card. We've seen people tackled earlier for both sides, I just think at this point, that's really irrelevant. So 22 coming in will be Eric Vasilin coming in for Mill River. That's the kind of call you make in the first half when things are physical and people are getting shoved around and things are being pushed. You don't let it go down the entire game and then call it with just 8:20 left in an 80-minute soccer game. And he really didn't get a lot of it. He wanted to lift it longer than that. It'll be picked up. Maybe it'll be picked up. It'll be controlled, kind of. Yeah, he did. He got it under control. There's the pass up the center of the field, and here comes the break the other way. Webster felt the pressure, slowed down, brought it back against the grain, gives it off on that side to Biscay, Ethan Biscay, number 5. He'll dance with the ball, bring it to the center, wants to go left foot. Nope, he just wants to slide the pass out. Well, Denon brought it in. He could have even had a shot from out front, and he'll go down in the box. Kalen will make the save, and will end up just being a goal kick, a punt by Otter Valley. Didn't seem like about 4 yards prior to that he had a wide open opportunity to take the shot and opted to try to bring it in closer. That'll be out from Omen out of bounds. We'll have Merluzzi take the throw, and Merluzzi, number 8 right there, will get set to fire it in play. He'll hit Kenny on the trail. He'll head it forward to himself. He'll crank a pass across the box. It might have too many legs. It does. He was looking to hook up with number 18, Gale. Elisha Gale. And Hall coming back, number 14. He'll make a placement of the ball. No, he will not. Hammond will make the placement of the ball. So Dan faked me out, and 7 minutes, 4 seconds to go in this contest. And that's slicing and staying in play. Comes down to Denon. Looking for Biscay, Kenny. With trap, reverse, and we'll kick the ball down that far side, and Hammond got there, jacked on it, and it'll be out of play. The number 7 down there was Billadou, Jesse Billadou. And we're going to have some subs coming in. I can't pick up the number right now. But the throw coming in for Mill River. Kenny with the interception, Denon right there, and the ball being brought back to Biscay. Biscay splits the defense. Always has his head up surveying the field. He'll get it off on the side to Vasilin, and he'll make that one pass to the middle, hit Biscay. Biscay lost it on the pressure as he came down the center chute there. And he'll just squirt the ball up and out. Vasilin with the pressure and the step up, and that'll result in a throw from Mill River. So Eric Vasilin with a nice play. This is Rooney now. Well, if I had to give out oh, now, yeah. Okay, now, where's the card on that? Seriously, he went through the body something big time. Oh, okay, so that was number 10 in there. That's who I got. That's Landon Aiken. So Aiken in there for Mill River took the shot. And I think it's going to be Rooney taking the kick. I'm not really sure. No, it's Ethan. It's Biscay. And he'd like to have that one back. He really didn't get it up in the air. He didn't get it out there. Biscay will show him the ball, split the defense, bring it around, drag the foot. Good defense, challenge, stepped up, took the ball away. That'll come out to the center circle on the fly. Here comes Otter Valley, kind of. And they'll have it stolen away, and down the field with it comes Hall. Hall will accelerate Hall takes the bump, stays in bounds, has the ball, brings it back around, shows him the ball, wanted to drag it around the defender, couldn't quite make the last move, and we're winding her down. Simonetti out there against Bathlin, and he'll control the ball and get it to Din, and Din wanted to make the move, and again, just holding going on right there. Good defense played by Marluzzi for a second, and then the hold push called on Dinnan. 4:39 to go. 4-0 Mill River. They had a 3-0 lead at the half. Trevor Catrati with a hat trick, and I think he set the school scoring record. If he didn't, they really made a big deal about his second goal for a silly reason. I don't know, other than the scoring record. He got hands on, got a push coming in, and we had the ball coming the other way. Foul called on Bankert, number 11. And Kenny adjusting his shin guard sock things there. But I tell you what, you got great bounce to Merluzzi. He'll bring it back around, and boy, that's got to be Rooney. Yeah, he has played tremendously great defense today. And Hall can't clear it up, and Aiken will get there and get it out of the box. Nice job by Aiken. Got 21 into the game for Mill River. I don't have a 21. Webster will bring it back around, hit it to Biscay. Biscay looking for that acceleration. Will bounce to the outside, give the ball to his teammate. He'll send it back down the chute into Kalen's hands, and he will make the save. Kalen only responsible for 3 of the 4 goals. He was taken out on a penalty kick for Kenny, and Kenny couldn't make the save on what became the 3rd goal for Catrati. And got to be a foul there. Now again, you could have a card on that play. Do I think it warranted it? No, of course not. I'm beating a point to death. I don't think TJ should have got carded. Does my opinion count? Completely not. Absolutely not. I'm the most irrelevant man in local sports coverage. And I know that because professional media told me that. And there's the kick, and there's the control, and looking to get that last rush. I try and avoid the shutout right now. I'm talking about Otter Valley down by 4 with just 2.5 minutes to go. But you can't hesitate when you get the ball offensively. You've got to know what you're going to do with it immediately, because if you don't, this Mill River defense will get on you quickly. Kenny will slide and throw a nice pass, and it will be a corner. No, goal kick. I couldn't see the red line. There we go. See Austin Biscay having a little conversation. He's quite the chat guy. He's quite the talker, Austin is. He could be a mayor or a governor someday. He's such a smooth talker. A nice step up right there. The ball will come back down. That was sent through, and just beating him to the ball, and Mill River will recover it, and they'll look to send it through, and that didn't happen. He just had it blocked off. It's going to be Bathlin with it, and he lost it. Now Kenny with it. Kenny to the edge of the circle. Kenny will bring it to the outside on a soft little pass, make the connection, and bring it down the field on the kick. And boy, Simonetti can't see that defense get back there. Corner coming up. Yeah, 15 was Brett Lertola involved in the play, and Bronson Harvey also involved in the play earlier for Otter Valley. Minute 12 seconds ago, they'll have a corner coming up. Kenny coming into your picture. He'll serve up the ball from the corner. And again, that breeze still there, but nowhere near as prominent as it was in the first half of play. Now, and right now, Mill River wants to preserve the shutout, especially Biscay and his defensive side teammates. As Webster got spun around, and that's not Webster, that's Tyler Catrati. There's a foul call. The kick coming up for Mill River. Tyler Catrati will set the ball down and give way to nobody. Tyler's going to take the shot himself, the kick himself. So we'll have it taking place with just 26 seconds to go. And tell you what, no doubt what he was doing. He was taking it right to the net. I don't think he realized, though, that wasn't a direct. So 14 seconds left, and the perfect season continues for Mill River. Big win on the road down in Springfield, 5-0, followed up by a win today. And Kalen kicked it out of the box, and he'll just dribble it out. And congratulations to Mill River. They'll have the 4-0 win. Good effort by Otter Valley. And remember, get out there, catch a game live. Always support public access television. Support your student athletes. And hey, come on, give Munger Vision a break.